probably got it from school or something.
Goddamn kids.
I think my coworkers got a lot of stuff from their kids too, because they all have kids that are in school. And it's just like, if you have kids that are in school, those kids just like rub their noses on other kids' noses or something.
Petri dish.
Just like lick each other's noses. I don't know.
They're like, look at the shit that came out of my nose. Want to lick it?
They have like 1,000 fucking kids in a fucking single building. Like, yeah, disease is going. Sickness is gonna go to everywhere.
I just sneezed. Why would you think I would wash my hands?
Man, kids are gross. We all know it.
I won't be here tomorrow for ass. I have other plans.
Alright.
Fine, fuck you too.
The ass stream is dead.
Subin's got a date and he's getting ass otherwise.
He's doing a 48-hour live stream charity.
Of ass?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You'll get banned from that.
I got drafted into going to a performance at some kind of church for like hymns and things. Watch
That should
that.
be nice.
Yeah.
Take your death.
Nice and wholesome.
I actually like the Christmas church hymn stuff. Like, I think it's very enjoyable. Like the I don't know. I don't know
I like the meaning behind it.
Yeah, it's like, I guess it's Mozart or whatever. I mean, I don't know, whatever the composers' names are, like the classical stuff. I can never think of the names of the composers.
My mom is an organist at a church.
Take your death.
I've always liked that kind of music too.
I'm gonna make a joke about organ harvesting. Like I couldn't come up with one fast enough. Like organist, organ, harvest. Oh. That's as far as my brain got.
I don't know, I just think it's very seasonal, and you know,
It's
a lot of
nice.
people. Strangely, most of the time I go, like, I don't get the vibe that's like real churchy, even though a lot of it's like usually in a Catholic church. It has a real, I don't know, somberness to it, I guess, because at least the one or two Catholic churches around here that do that kind of performance are like much larger. I guess, what do they call it inside? I don't know if you call it sanctuary for a Catholic church or whatever, but it's, I don't know. It has a real, I want to say tenor, but that's not the right word, but it's like, the resonance is there for sure, and it just feels more somber. It's nice.
Nice.
People get dressed up, you know, and you do all that jazz, so. I mean, it might be different in other parts of the country, but we're all poor and dumb around here, so we make a nice occasion of it. Yeah, definitely a full concert.
I had the idea to put my push to talk off and have it on like the open mic. And have Subin stream up but at full volume. So that the entire time there's just this double echo of everything that we
Why would you do that?
I don't know, it just the thought it's my brain and I'm like, that would be funny. I'm not going to, but
I would just mute you. I mean, alright.
understandable.
That sounds like an awful time.
Why would you do that? Like, I was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Go off push to talk. I did it recently too. It's a lot more convenient. Then you're like, and then echo soon as you're like, why?
I had push talk on forever.
I had it on for my entire gaming career up until a couple months ago.
I don't like having a hot mic.
That means I have to not curse people out
It's not that,
audibly.
like I don't like sneezing, coughing, dogs go hollering. There's somebody coming in my room asking me something.
I made my old push to talk like a toggle mute button. So I can just.
It's technically I have a step to talk.
Yes, you do.
I forgot my Chocobo was one of my favorite mounts. Hell yeah.
Oh, in Final Fantasy XI, they actually have you raise it from like an egg to a chick to an adult.
From what I understand about Final Fantasy XI, since I've never played it, is that it's a very grindy game, very extra game.
It used to be disastrously unfun back in the day.
It takes time to do things. It's not so much the time.
Oh, it was a little bit.
It's because you needed a party for everything. Everything. You cannot go out into any parts of the open world and like be okay unless you were like 50 levels over level.
Well, they added a level sync, which helped a lot, but
The trust system helped as well. It still might take you. Well, I don't, they've sped up the streamlined the process a ton.
I love games
I
that
just
someone whose opinion I value calls
It is very old school.
disastrously unfun.
It's very old school.
well,
I find it. I think it's good.
I mean, it's sort of like,
it's a current iteration.
yeah, I mean, it's like the fun is more status. Like you see the difficulty because it had a lot of like horizontal items, and so progression, you might get like, you know, there's like notorious monsters there, whereas we have like S ranks and so forth here. But you could grind those, and only one person could get the drops, and those would be usually horizontal gear, and so you'd fight against the bots. But if you got something, you might keep it for 50 levels. You know,
Yeah,
it'd be insanely
like
good.
a level 30 item could be good all the way to like level 75.
Yeah, and so it's like those kind of items were so desirable that once you got them, it felt really cool, and you'd see other people get them. And difficult is like sort of not the right word. It's more like time or patience.
Dangerous.
Depending on
Final Fantasy XI's world is very dangerous.
Yeah. And you share in these like unfun parts of the game, and it's like you commiserate over it.
It's all Stockholm syndrome.
A little bit.
All like veteran 11 players. You remember all the bad times, but remember them as good times because there were like a dozen people sharing in the misery with them.
Yeah. I mean,
It
it's strange, but it's like I don't know.
It was
had its
definitely a
appeal.
social game. It was definitely more of a social MMO back in the day. Because I think even like old school designs like the old school RuneScapes, those weren't like
RuneScape wasn't
you have
designed
to
to
party
be.
for people with people.
RuneScape wasn't designed to be difficult. RuneScape was designed to be grindy.
Yeah.
RuneScape was never designed. The designers of RuneScape never thought people would grind out max level.
That makes sense.
They designed it in a way that they just assumed people would stop around like the 70s. RuneScape's a very poorly thought out game. if I had to say, I love RuneScape. It's a poorly designed game.
Yeah, the grind. Honestly, I don't feel that much of a grind in 11 in this current iteration.
I haven't
At
played
least
in a long
not
time.
leveling. If I were farming notorious monsters and trying to go for like best pieces for leveling and stuff, probably be fairly time consuming. Yeah.
Yeah, I grinded Imp's hairpin against some bots. I think I got at least one, if not two. And then I did Leaping Lizzie some. I don't think I ever got the drop, if I remember correctly.
Thankfully, those are because there's a lot of NMs in that game. I think every zone has at least like half a dozen,
Mm-hmm.
and so because of that, they do have their own like levels. So if you're like Leaping Lizzie, for example, is like a level 10 or something. So if you're like level 30, you can farm her solo, no problem. There's a few others like that.
You and 50 other people standing in the exact same spot for 3 hours looking at your map.
It's not. It's populated, but I think most of the players, bots, and mercenaries are like doing current end game. So none of like the leveling NMs are ever. They're always up, more or less. From what I understand, though, I was a little disappointed because I learned yesterday there's a weapon for Monk that's like good from like level 50 to level 80, more or less. But it comes from BCNMs, which I guess like are basically trials, and they level sync, so you can't trust them. So I would actually have to get an actual party of like level 60 people, and I'm not. It's disappointing because I would like to do it, but I'm not. It's just whatever. There's like 95% of the rest of the game that I can still do.
I did one, only one. It was level 40, and you were supposed to go with a bard. I was bard, and you sleep half of the monsters, and then you kill them one by one, something like that. And
yeah,
so,
the BCNMs have like, I wouldn't call them mechanics per se, but
well, they're just really hard monsters. So if you don't do some kind of strategy, you're
exactly
wipe instantly.
They're just gonna
so unforgiving.
It really is too, and because of how deliberate the design is, and that like you can't. It's not you inputting an action every like 3 seconds. It's like you build up to a big burst that lasts about 10 to 15 seconds, and then you're back to auto attacking until you can build up the resources again. At the same time, though, I do really appreciate that because it makes me invested into what's going on. It makes me more invested. Like with 14, I don't have to pay attention to anything in normal at all, and it's just it's not a bad experience, but it is definitely a more shallow experience.
There's a lot more coordination in 11 for those weapon skills to do damage, which I thought was pretty neat.
The skill chain system's complicated, but after understanding it, it's like, okay, that's pretty cool.
Not good for a new player at all. It's like
not at all.
It's nothing intuitive about any of it.
No, not at all. Especially because with its old school design, it doesn't fucking tell you anything. You'll have like one vague description of something, and then it'll be like, go.
Yeah, that sort of reminds me of like to get to, there's like a hub city like Mordana in it, and to get to that, you can walk around and stuff, but I think you have to unlock like the airships to start going around a little bit more easily, and so there's like no explanation of any of that. I don't even think there's an explanation that there's like a hub city. I can't really remember. And you have to find these drops from some random spots to get the keys, and they don't tell you anything about that or where to get them or what the drop rate is or anything.
They really don't. Yeah.
It was a lot of it
sounds like if it was around level 30 or level 40, it's
like 25 to 30.
So Juno will open up you being able to like get to the other, not continents, I guess is the word for it, but like the area like where you unlock samurai or ninja and stuff is you have to get through the airship from Juno, go to that place, and then catch a boat from that place to go to this other place, and then you have to go from that place down into a forest past the secret wall to get to the actual place.
Yeah,
at the same time that I like that. It helps me become invested and like immersed into the travel. And
it just helps you learn how to use Google. That's about it.
I do the Googles and the wikis to know where I'm going, but I still enjoy the traveling to those points, even if I'm not like doing anything in the middle of it. I guess it helps because it's me discovering new zones and shit like that. But in 14, it would just be, oh, okay, I'll teleport here. Oh, okay, I'll fly over there in 30 seconds. Okay, I'm done. It's just not a lot of substance to it. Not a lot of, like, interactivity or investment or agency. Agency, that's what really is. with Final Fantasy 11, the player always has to have agency on what's going on, where they are, where their positioning is.
I don't think of Google
Well,
as being agency. I mean, that's what you always had to do. You had to Google what the quest line was, because it wouldn't even tell you what the quest line.
But that's talking about like. It's not. I don't really say that affects the gameplay per se.
Well, I mean, if you
Because
just
I
wander
may have
around-
to look up where I'm going, just so I don't spend 6 hours literally aimlessly wandering and getting nowhere. But once I see like, okay, I go here, go here, go here, I enjoy the acts of going there and there and there.
I mean, it sort of sounds like 14, except no wiki.
Oh, in 14 you would just port over and be done with it in 30 seconds. There's no like, I have to be careful traversing through this forest. It's like, no, nothing's going to kill you ever. Nothing's going to, I don't know. It also might help that the movement and such in that game has a lot more weight to it. It doesn't feel quite as floaty, so there's a lot of like little things that go into the way that my brain is reacting or to what I'm experiencing, how it feels to play, and all that.
I mean, 1.0 had the same thing. I know what you're talking about, where traveling around
I will
is
not-
dangerous.
I will not argue that it's good commercially. It's absolutely not. It's objectively not great game design at all.
It's a good way to make people stop playing.
100%, yeah. But
That's what it did in 1.0. I remember those outpost quests in 1.0 because one was in Blue Fog, which is, they've retained that area in the name. And the only way you could make the delivery is to cross a narrow area with level 50s for a outpost quest that was like level 10. So you would just, what you do is you'd bait somebody else that was also going. So you'd have multiple people in the same zone, and whoever went first died. Then everyone else went behind.
that is goofy. Yeah, the design philosophy of 11 is definitely not good for today's industry at all. But it's even with as Becca said, 14 holds my hand way too fucking much. Way too much. I can autopilot through 99% of anything in 14. And I love it, don't get me wrong. But it doesn't leave me, aside from the story, the story is its own category of thing, but from like a gameplay perspective. Nothing in 14 leaves me with like, how would I describe it? It doesn't leave me wanting more, really. It doesn't leave me wanting like to go back and like I've run thousands and thousands of dungeons at this point. There's nothing in those that I don't know. I don't feel as invested into 14 as I have to be in 11, and I kind of appreciate that. That I have to be invested more in 11. It makes me care for my character more. It makes me care for the world more. It makes me care about what I'm actively doing more.
Sounds like you just like pain.
I think it's because 14's experience has become so watered down and shallow that I appreciate 11's more. This when I play games like fucking Elden Ring, for example, that entire gameplay experience is like has substance to it, and I don't know. 14 kind of feels like.
I think we're gonna have to delve the conversation.
I don't want to say 14's gotten too casual, but I feel like that's the best way to.
14's 100% the biggest fucking casual MMORPG you will ever set your fucking sights upon. That's why it's so popular.
And it's a great thing, and I love it. Don't get me wrong. It's just
not game
there's
for you.
no substance to it.
There is substance, not the substance you want.
There's substance to the
Jarring.
story, but
Right, there's there's a shitload that's in this game. I don't want to do a majority of it, but that's just me.
take us from someone who has basically done everything in the game.
Go on.
You do it and you're done. It doesn't.
And then you get to
And
live your life.
even worse, after you do it, anything you got from it's gonna be useless in a month. So, congrats. again, not a thing I hate. I don't think it's a bad thing at all for the game. I just wish there was more to make me feel like, I don't know, invested in the gameplay.
I guess the difference there is you can get games like that, and then they end after 2 years, and then there's nothing more ever. You buy the next game.
Yeah.
That's the one thing
I
I like
definitely-
working in WoW.
Definitely don't hate on 14 for what it is. They play it every day for a reason. It's just nice having something like in 11 where I have to consider things and actually think.
Yeah, different game.
Yeah. Objectively terrible game design, but 11 is objectively a terribly designed game for today's standards.
I like how you were like hesitant to say 14 was a casual get not casual. Yeah, casual.
Well, I'm hesitant. I'm not hesitant to say that it's casual because it unequivocally is. I'm hesitant to say that it's gotten too casual.
Oh, it is. Oh, been too casual. Not really the game. I mean, the game is what it is.
It's the
an MMO.
gameplay. It's the gameplay. Anything outside of Savage and Old, I literally just I just don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to. Nothing's. There's no agency of like I need to pay attention. I need to stop myself from doing this. I need to.
You're mistaking agency for urgency? Or
No,
need?
agency in that like the player has to do something at any given time. You know what I mean? If that makes any
Alright,
sense.
you just hit your one button. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I could go to any point in the overworld in 14, hit auto walk, and hit the other end of the zone completely fine, and just leave my keyboard.
Thank you.
Steven's like, alright, let's fucking go. It's been half an hour.
I have been rambling. I'm so sorry.
You know, Faye's right. You could literally go anywhere in the overworld, pull anything, and just auto attack it, stand up, leave your keyboard, and it would be dead. Probably. You came back and you'd be fine.
You can do that in a lot of games.
Sure.
Yep. I have had an insane week. Holidays. I had to work a couple of extra hours later because I got started 2 hours later because my grandpa
Spread.
totaled his fucking car.
Okay.
Yeah, he's sore, his ribs hurt, we're gonna check on him in the morning. Inside square. Not go to the hospital.
Bird and spread.
And hospitals are expensive.
Oh, bird. Eh.
Nobody here blames the infant. Let's just fucking send it on this guy and move on to phase 2.
That's the system.
Follow him.
Knock back.
My powers.
Oh, my face out of this time. I'm so sorry.
East west bird. Double bird. And Protean. That was probably the wrong button. 3.
Don't send the limit breaks out.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
a limit
somebody's
break.
starting a limit break.
Good thing it wasn't one of the tanks.
I don't think we can cancel ours.
We cannot.
It's an instant. I remember doing that. Anytime.
Out. Partner stack at the end of fourfold. Northeast, southwest. Spread. North. Worm and stack.
It's the same Faye, but I paid for it with a fucking 20-second damage down.
I'm sorry.
If you don't get a gold, I am coming to your house and shooting you.
Knockback.
It's a little excessive.
He's not gonna get a gold because he's dog first.
Gotta be perfect.
Go to C,
perfect.
go to C, go to C.
I think less
Well.
objections are acceptable.
Partner stack.
You're getting up to B. Wait for the explosions and head south. Wait for explosions. Stay on the edge. Head south, pop spread. Line up to the black flag and knock to the C. You're getting knocked to 2. Take poster at A, don't be around.
Out.
GPS should be first. Just watch the
We will look to the inner cards to be safe.
You sure me and Arc don't swap?
Hey, you and me too. Let's
Yep.
go.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck. I
So, was that correct? Me and Arc?
Yeah. Yeah,
I was checking if there was a swap and I didn't look at it in time.
Okay. And
I
me
gotta
and,
quit. I thought ours
and-
was still.
me and Faye would have swapped there, right?
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
Oh, are you okay?
I just kept toggling my tank stance on and off by accident. I have it off at the end of the fight there because I don't have a shirk up at the last.
Oh, jumpy,
don't
jumpy,
pull,
jumpy.
don't pull. Don't pull.
Sorry.
Don't pull.
Listen, my fucking gas went
That's
off.
it. I play Frederick.
Okay. Speeder in the fight. 2 seconds and the fight ended.
Fast AF. What?
Yeah. It was wild. Sorry. It's been a roller coaster. Grandpa totaled his car and a telephone pole. AT&T paid me money to have a new phone. Very strange day.
How's your new phone?
It's great. We the battery was dying where 1 hour of watching a Twitch stream would kill the battery to 30%. So I said, okay mom, let's go to the store, get a new phone. So we went. And I was fully expecting to pay like $1,000 for a 14. And I was totally fine with it, whatever. And went to the account and like, okay, you have to upgrade your plan. We didn't have an unlimited data plan. It's like, okay, you have to change your plan to unlimited data. It is $40 a month cheaper than the plan that you currently have, which is unlimited talk and text and limited data. So I was like, hold on. So you're telling me unlimited talk, text, and data is cheaper than unlimited talk, text, and limited data? And I said, yep, by $40 a month. I said, okay. So if I pay the phone monthly, then what happens? I said, well, if you pay the phone monthly, you will pay at the end of the day, after everything is said and done, you will pay AT&T $25 less per month than what you do now. And I said, I don't have to trade in my old phone or pay you any money. I said, nope, you don't have to pay us any money today at all, or give us your old phone. You can take this and walk out of the store and pay the company less money than you do monthly.
That's odd because usually they make you pay tax on the new phone.
Nope.
Huh. At
We,
least up here in Jersey, I get the same thing, but I have to pay tax.
I mean, we did have to pay tax, but the amount of money like we saved per month.
Oh, the amount of money you save, yeah, but usually I have to pay tax before I walk out of the store. That's the only
Oh, well,
thing that confused me.
I mean, we bought 2 charging bricks and 2 glass screen protectors, but like the phones themselves were free because factoring in the amount of the decreased bill per month that covered the
Yeah,
sales
no, I
tax.
get that.
So
I get that.
me and my mom I got a 14 plus and she got a 13. Essentially completely for free.
Is that like
And-
a contract thing where you sign for so long and they give you a
No.
good deal like that? No. Wow.
No, we signed fuck all.
Hmm.
Absolutely nothing. We've just had a plan with AT&T for so long that never changed it, and it was a shitty plan, and it was way overpriced. And the new plan is
Hmm.
more features, faster, for less money. So we didn't sign anything at all.
Your grandfather plan was fucking you.
Yeah, it was. So it's been a wild day. And then, while we were doing that, got a phone call that, 91-year-old grandpa totaled his truck and destroyed a telephone pole in the middle of town. So, oh, okay,
Infinity food.
thank you. That will save
Just
me.
really dislike that telephone pole.
It was an eyesore, let's be real. Your grandpa did a fucking community service.
Honestly, if it's the one I'm thinking about, it was one of those that had like a couple of like old like wooden ones that were like cut off like halfway up and never taken out of the ground. So yeah, it's probably.
Brett.
I'll hold hands.
Firm and spread.
Hold on. How am I in, dude?
Figure it out.
That's the better purses. What the shit? I don't have a sprout anymore.
Out.
Yeah, the sprout is your potato.
Takes you long or something.
East and south.
East. I thought you said east.
East. What kind of compass are you using there, Patrick?
Oh, bullshit. I didn't kill anyone, but I got Westberg. Double worm. Protean. Out Protean. One. Knock back. Well, this is gonna be bad.
That was 3.
I'm dead. What's the tank one stand?
Sure. Oh, he's got it. No.
Never mind, home gang doesn't do that.
Apparently not. I'm so sorry. That's twice I've gotten you hit.
I think I'm the one that is jealous. I'm sorry, buddy.
You are.
Hit me if you want. Give me a nice one.
Deal.
Yeah, remember to go back to your spot for that one.
Stack. Bird and stack. Oh, fuck, I forgot to stance. Yep. Sorry. Out. North and south.
Oh no. Launched mine to the side. Forgot to hold that GCD.
Appreciate you guys. Fucking up with some solidarity. I'm assuming this one is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was intentional.
That's definitely why I forgot to put my stance on. Definitely.
Supportive group of friends, thank you.
I'm just getting used to my smaller brain.
Because ask for better from.
Fred. Worm and spread. Out.
Hey, hot
If I could, I would.
Now we just jerked off one of the snakes.
Dude,
Nice.
we're switching infants. Hopefully I can remember that.
We're heading for the farce.
All I want for Christmas is a good p8s farce. Northeast, southwest.
I think I just... Sorry, I forgot if I was swapping or not. But I wasn't. Alright,
And all that Taco did for us to get a snake one. Snake first.
After my sacrifice of jerking off a snake.
I read in the news that they found the clitoris in female snakes recently.
Fan-fucking-tastic news for me.
Glad I can pleasure a snake now.
I'm gonna say the researcher was a female, wasn't she? Wasn't
Yes,
a
she
man that
was.
found that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Ah, science. It's like literally what science was invented.
Steven, do you remember the old Nickelodeon show, Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Oh yeah.
One of the only funny thing College Humor ever did was a parody of it called Legends of the Hidden G-Spot
Yeah.
with the original host and Olmec.
Wow.
It was fucking beautiful. It was fucking beautiful. You're gonna have to Google that later. Just so you know.
Yeah, they're cool.
Bird and stack.
That was a wild effort.
Was that what that was? I thought it was a chili pepper.
It's a fruit. Very much.
A wild effort.
Bro, they pronounced his name in the 16 trailer.
Knockback.
Yeah, it is E3.
It's always been a fruit. Ever since
I know, but
hundreds of years ago.
Wild effort.
One, two,
Oh, just a good in this Western board.
Different.
I feel that way about Zidane and Titus' mix as well. To me, it was Zidane and Titus.
Titus doesn't count. It's not real. It's a dream anyway.
It's Titus. That's what it is.
He's titties. I like that.
Titus.
One of my favorite jokes in 14 is when that row that makes up stories about taking on primals calls Leviathan Leviathan. So good.
It's Westbird.
My Venus.
It caught me so off guard.
It is double worm and stack. Four.
Indeed. As you should.
We're not dead, but
Seems like you're doing alright.
no, I really don't.
Ouch.
That's a great boss now, guys.
Pretty sure I like overcapped like 2 Snickers.
Two Snickers.
DPS. We
We're
are
swapping infant. Everybody swap.
Yep.
Hooray!
Southeast and southwest.
Wow, man. Snake one dog, one old.
Frog.
Yeah, we made it in the dog too. Snake too.
Right to the very
We
end
did
of the
make it
fight,
to
and
Snake
there.
too. And then I screwed up because I was looking at seasonal debuffs.
Stacks of beer.
And they Which one's southeast? East. Partner stacks. North. Bird and stacks. Bird and stacks. Knockback.
Go to see it'll be a knockback. Healer groups. Getting knocked at these side. We'll stay on this half. For stacks. Stay on this half at the edge. Line up with black, get knocked to C. Getting knocked to 1. Hot seat. Take Western City, don't be wrong.
Out.
That was fun.
Probably LB.
DPS is worse.
We will look to the enter cards to be safe.
Look out now. DPS, look at your snake. Skills carry your snake. Going to be D and B, D and B, D and B.
Initiative. Oh, good.
I need only reach. Even should my vessel crumble,
Or we were doing AFK for 20 minutes, right?
For no particular reason.
Yeah, and then we can do it again. Try to get a good parse.
It's like, oh no, y'all, my internet went out. Oh no.
Oh no, I have to AFK for exactly as long as it's going to take me to time out of the instance. Sorry.
He eats up some like pizza bagels. Comes back like 10 minutes later. Like, oh, it's back up now, guys. Sorry about that.
When I did AFK out of the entrance, like, when I got back, was it, like, very close to when it actually kicked me out?
No, not really at
It
all.
was mid AM.
It was a bit. It wasn't, I mean, like, it wasn't like 15 minutes, but it wasn't under a minute.
Gotcha.
It's probably 5.
It was probably like 3 to 5 minutes later, yeah.
His left arm is like one of those chicken wings that just didn't have a lot of meat on it.
Chicken wings on fire.
Dinner is on fire. I'm eating today.
Unfortunate. So chicken bones, exactly. Chicken bones.
Somebody got a new mic yet? I'm just trying
We talked to her. She came in and said hi.
What the fuck? Tommy, why don't you talk to us anymore?
She hates us.
Fine.
Healing this phase 2 has broken jumping.
I forgot I had to heal this shit!
There she is!
That's valid.
Hey, Jump, you wanna go dancing? No, we'll just one heal. Becca's got it.
Honestly, that sounds more reliable than having phase healer.
True. True. It's on tank and heal.
Not
Remember not to go back to the group during Fire and Ice.
Red burst. Stack on that.
Back in the bubble, pretend you love your healers.
Second row. Fire first.
Jumpy, that's so far not the right place.
Set out first row life.
See ya.
Yep.
what happened?
Those movements, Becca, would be a good time to use any like OGCDs and stuff that you have. You don't, without risking some server snapshotting, you don't get a ton of time to get off like slide casts. So if you need to get some GCDs out, any prep like do shields and stuff like that, I would probably try to get them as the final stack or spread resolves. Because I definitely see you trying. It might make it easier for yourself to try and plan some OGC usage. It's okay. Okay. Yeah,
No, I have not, no.
Truly lived.
I can't imagine I'm missing much.
Self mistaken trash for treasure. More it is at 11.
No, Delph's actually on something. It's not hard.
Infant, fellow trash panda agrees. More at 12.
Yeah, you take that and you put like a little bit of like
Base sauce on it.
or and some home fries. Yeah, cheddar cheese, hot sauce, home fries, a little bit of like garlic powder. Should just fire brick with burrito.
Fuck, there go my partners. I gotta do mouth shredders.
Well, you or Faye have to go in, so figure it out.
Spread on that. Right, nice. First row. Nice first.
It's definitely second round.
Second row, sorry. Single tips.
Okay. The 7 remake is on sale.
How much?
$40.
Integration onto
Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know that, actually.
Yeah, it's on my wish list. I was like, oh,
appreciate that,
I
thank
can
you.
buy it.
I got that. Keep those now. Okay, that's half off. That's not bad.
Yeah.
They overcharged the shit out of them for that.
Yes.
It's gonna be greens, arrow of feathers.
Come to me, jumping. You get north. I'll get to south.
Right half. Stacks will be A and B. Long debuffs, south 2 towers. Stack debuffs, north 2.
Oh,
It is
bullshit!
we got
I got clipped. I got clipped.
Yeah, the hard mechanic is over. The God of War 4 is also on sale for $30. I bought both. And a shit ton of Final Fantasy if you haven't played any of them, but I have like all of them.
Oh, we're on sale?
Yeah, Square Enix is having a giant Final Fantasy sale.
Are the remakes better than the originals? Because I've played some of them on ROM. They like actually like remastered.
The
it
Pixel
depends on which
remasters,
remake.
from 1 through 6, fantastic. Those are the best versions.
Okay.
The Pixel remasters fix so much shit and made them more modern, but while still keeping like the old awesomeness.
Those are the ones with like the. I just don't. I hate the sprite style for those so much. It just looks
no,
so weird.
I'm talking about the ones that came out last year, not the phone shit ones.
Okay.
Yeah, those ones are garbage.
It just looks so bad. I'm like,
You know,
why?
these ones are
What is
actual
this
pixels.
style?
And they're coming to the Switch, so I'm waiting to buy them for that.
I have a Steam Deck, so I was thinking about buying some of those because I have played some of them in ROM like a long time ago with translations, and like it was okay. But some of these remasters are like big gimmicks for just free money. So
The original ones were more of a phone thing. They were like, hey, look, we ported them, you can play them on your phone. It's a big one, total horseshit, and look awful.
yeah,
But last year they came out with Pixel Remasters, which are full-blown awesome.
is that what they're actually called? Pixel Remaster? Or...
Yep. I think they took most of the other ones off the Steam store. The only two you can get are 3 and 4 and 3D, and do not buy those under any circumstances.
Okay.
Yeah, no mechanics.
which is the Final Fantasy that had Kane in it?
Spread first. Stack on that.
I think it's 4.
It should be.
Is there a remaster of that one?
Fire ice. Second row. Fire first.
I'm missing.
Oh!
Great line wait. Stay near the little belly.
It's pretty close.
Did you like that?
Yeah. The rush of excitement. Are we going to light?
We might want.
Get in the wings, troglodytes.
I think you were short Gamma entering.
That was long alpha.
There was
No.
definitely a short Gamma up in the northwest. I'm not sure who it
Oh,
was, but
me. That might have been me. I had Gamma. I thought it was long. But now I doubt myself.
Machine told me fucking long alpha.
Sorry.
but-
I just saw you in the middle and short Gamma was missing, so.
No, that was probably on me.
That's okay. I just saw it, I was like, wait a minute, this money doesn't add up. 3 people there, 2 people here, hold on.
Basically not allowed to second guess yourself in this game.
Nope.
In that instance, I probably should have second guessed myself.
Final Fantasy is like Dance Dance Revolution, the MMO. Giant choreography fight.
Still a stinky card. Stack first. Spread on that. First row. Fire
Quite you stepped in.
Avoid tanks.
Yeah, I remember Rain in, so I was like, ooh, I can.
I almost went in too, and I was just like,
I saw you guys playing chicken with each other there, and I'm like, I'm not making this a 3-way game of chicken.
They're playing leapfrog.
I'm going to 100 minute less than you though. 3-way song.
Definitely by the time of this.
Hello again, Tuck.
Hello again, Ark. Hopefully we don't get blown up.
Lightning. Stacks will be at B and C.
Steven, I'll go south.
Right hand. Right hand. Stacks at B and C.
good call.
It is wind. Long debuff south too.
Actually, you're in there.
Fuse between
Oh,
the
no.
towers you
Left
need to
hand.
take. Left half.
I'll grab that
I
one.
go north. Get him. Don't go to each other. Go between the towers you're taking and fuse there.
And just to, I did get confused at that point. The 2 and 3 pair, are they doing the north half or the south half?
The stacks, the 2 and 3 stack, will be the north towers.
Okay, and then ABC, whatever, Alpha, Beta, Gamma will be the bottom half.
Yep.
Cool.
That was again one of those weird ones.
Yeah,
think,
it's- I'm pretty
I
sure
was 2 stack, but I did not mix for the towers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's always going to be north when the first person that did not take a tower needs to do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they should go north. Yeah.
That's just keeping an eye out and seeing if you have the right color for the towers.
I just think it's weird that like the Donzo arm is so fucking big.
Pellets would fit all those items.
Also, tapping.
I still think that Suman should just go poke him in all of his eyes.
I try to aim, but all I do is hit the strand in the middle.
Strange.
Or double PP.
It's the
Now he got that bang on him.
It's like 3 times.
Stop stealing all the nice plays.
stack first. Spread on right. Fire. Fire burst.
Low jumping.
It's going to be water.
Or I got south.
Cool.
Left half. I forgot which one did so. I didn't check.
There's ANC,
yeah.
ANC, ANC, ANC.
Beta did not soak.
Be water. Right half. Reposition while you're fusing to get north and south. Delph and I just did it. It works every time.
Yeah.
That was weird because I had blue and the towers were blue, but I guess mine doesn't last long enough to take the tower from fusing for the first one.
Oh yeah, no, there's no way.
I didn't think that could happen, but it did, and I was confused for a bit.
We can do fight in 10 seconds.
You sound excited.
Yeah, I love a good fight. Oh fuck, I'm gonna put next scrap will never come. Sure. Natural alignment.
Spread first. Stack on. Fire ice. Ice burst.
Faye, do you know if it's possible to move fast enough, like, that you get hit there?
What do you mean?
Like,
After the roast
animation-wise, the
I'm pretty sure
the
you
ice goes off before the line AoE.
pretty sure they're at the same time. The snapshot is.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe give it like 0.2 seconds after just to be safe.
I'm giving it time, but I know I'm gonna screw it up.
I moved
on
pretty
these
early.
times.
Should be fine. That's it.
Hey, it's our yellow.
Yep.
It's
Except
gonna be
this time
water.
it's the
It'll
opposite.
be water.
I didn't see.
Stacks will go to A and C. Left half.
Left is
No.
I felt like I was
It's
in the
gonna be
left.
water. Left half. Okay, so I'll show you really quick the movement that I do as soon as the things go off. Of course, it'll take some just seeing more to be able to recognize what the tower you want is, the colors of the towers in conjunction with what you have. So if I'm just long view, and I'll do this in the same manner if I'm the stacks. If the things go off, I just run in a straight line directly between one of the towers that I need to sow, favoring usually north. I make it a habit of doing north just to stay consistent. You see how I'm on this north half of the line? The other person's here. You just fuse right here. You both know who's going north and south. But you always want to fuse between the towers because there's just not enough time to scramble and like fuse over here and then make it all the way back over to the tower. So you always got to run directly between the towers that you want to sow. And then one person just favor the north tower and the others favor the south. If you're in if you're like the distance me and Subin are at, you'll fuse. You don't need to be right on top of each other. You'll notice a little tether animation when you're close enough.
I like to get close though.
No. Stay away
Sure.
from me. You stink. When's the last time you fucking washed that helmet? Holy fuck.
It's been 12 years.
It's called
Yeah,
character. It's called character though.
Maybe you should fucking throw it in the goddamn wash. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just
That's
gonna
all
fit my
I'm saying.
visor relative to this conversation.
Ah, okay. That's very mature of you, Subin. Very
I
mature.
didn't even know it did that. Oh shit,
Yeah,
that's
the red one does that too.
That's brilliant.
Alright, let's resend it.
Food check if you need as well.
True. True check.
Okay, I just saw something and I think I'm going insane, so please help me with this.
You'll see Subin back.
So it's somebody was trying to make scrambled eggs and it came out looking like oatmeal. And their thing was, I tried to make scrambled eggs, I think I used too much milk. I had never made scrambled eggs with milk, so
That's
I can tell.
actually a thing.
That is a thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Okay.
Still
Makes
like
it
it.
creamier.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Some cheese in
believe
there
it
as
just,
well.
I've
Put
never
on a
heard
burrito, it's fucking live. Put on a tortilla shells.
they made fucking oatmeal.
I'm pretty sure that,
Chicken healer?
like Gordon Ramsay's
Yeah.
scrambled eggs recipe was really big on the internet. Had, I think, cream in it.
There was like, I'm pretty sure it was milk. I think I've seen the same one.
Oh,
Why did you go?
because I thought it was snack.
Understandable.
This
Fire
is
ice,
probably
but
bad. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
just
go ahead and do
everybody
this.
snack. Oh, okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think
There you
people
go.
interchange milk and butter. I'm not really sure though.
Yeah, they're the same thing.
I usually fry my scrambled eggs in butter, but I don't put it in with the scramble.
There's just some vegetable oil on a skillet, heat it up and fucking throw it in
So,
there.
so here's a good way to start a fight talking about scrambled eggs. I feel strongly that it's better to scramble the eggs in the pan, crack them into the pan and scramble them instead of pre-scrambling.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something like microwave.
I like making a mixture in a bowl and such.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pre-scrambled
I
them.
don't pre-scramble at all.
So do you
Ever.
want to know how to really start an argument?
Oh,
I like
no.
ketchup on my eggs still.
Okay, go to hell.
That's still good.
It's
though,
not. It's not
right?
the worst thing.
Just replace it with salsa and you got my vote.
Okay, now that's funny.
Ketchup is just hot or ketchup is mild salt. It's the same thing.
I thought you were gonna say mild hot sauce. I was like,
Yeah, no, I was about to say a stupid, and then I realized it. Not sound as dumb.
If you've never tried salsa on your eggs, Faye, and you have salsa like around, just get a little, just a little bit. You don't have to douse it. Just try it. Just try it. It's good.
Salsa is so watery.
Nah, you
Depends what
don't
salsa. Use a chunkier salsa.
Why you strain it?
I like the vegetable juices.
Strain it.
What do you think ketchup is? It's just sugary vegetable juice.
It's vegetable paste.
You
A
guys,
lot of sugar.
you guys do over easy?
If I'm going on pancakes or something.
No.
did you just say on your pancakes?
Yes.
Spread on.
Oh,
Why would
spread.
you put eggs on pancakes, Evan?
Beat them.
Good.
Beat them.
First ice first. Second fire.
That was interesting. All
I think
the
that was the
fucking
first
melee.
time. I think that was the first time we've ever had that. Heal for right wide away from the tank.
All the people who have been told never be in.
That was the first time I think I said that.
Oh shit! I'm
Oh.
sorry.
You want to end ball? No.
Yeah.
Well.
And not just
No, not run from my love.
You know what our motto tonight is? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Infinite.
We're sorry.
Sorry. No, yeah, it's a habit I picked up from my mom. Is like over easy, over medium eggs. Put them on your pancakes. Just break the yolk. Let them fucking run to the pancakes. It's fucking good, man.
Never thought of trying it. Not too tempted to try it, but you know.
Is what it is.
I try to let my eggs cool if I do it over easy. That way they don't like they solidify a little better.
Well, then just make them over medium. Cook them a
What
little
about over
more.
hard?
Over extreme.
Over ultimate?
I just let them over and leave them at 5 hours.
I mean, I agree with you. Over easy is too runny, but
So it's like over normal is probably
Medium.
it's called medium.
why.
There's all like
I
gym
don't
cat-
know, but it is.
they
The
were
other
like,
one's not small. It's not over small.
It's over easy, over medium, and over hard.
Look,
I think
okay, I
the
can't
over hard.
change what it is. That's just what it is.
Over easy, over normal, over hard. Over extreme.
I don't think I knew about those descriptions before. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say
I've never
over
heard
medium.
of over hard before, but
It's just like a fully cooked yolk.
It's on DPS.
Like it's just.
Tastes like a hard boiled egg.
Yeah.
So hard shirts, Taco?
Sure.
Spread first. The English language is one. Stack on right. Fire knife. Second row. Ice first.
Oh, you're normally in on that, huh?
Well, I was thinking I was supposed to be in, but I was like, well, I'll try to run over.
I couldn't remember. I needed help with one of the middle people. I wasn't sure if it was you or somebody else. I'm like, I'm just gonna take the middle and hope they work around me. So my bad.
I was too slow to see it happening. I'm getting so old these days.
I actually think
It's
what
really
happened
funny.
is Faye got hit.
One of
The
us got
purple went
hit.
off.
I know I was kind of like right here, a little south, but I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Like the guy wasn't fucking. The purple dude.
My abacus was telling me that John, Rebecca, and Faye all shared one.
It's also important that the baits are off the corners of the squares. It's just it's no big deal. I might have been slightly off of the center as well, but there should be enough wiggle room. It's not quite.
And the mechanic.
Spread first. Stack on right. Nice. Fire first. First row out. It's going to be win.
I'll take North County.
Right half.
A
Stacks
and
are going.
B.
Stacks are going A and B.
Stacks are going where?
A and B.
Okay.
Be water. Left half. That's high concept one. Do not mix yet. You can still mix. Do not
Oh
mix.
shit.
Ah, get away from me!
So loose stack.
Group up and 2 minutes.
Tank autos.
Tank autos.
Next is going to be Dominion. Go to spread spots. If I don't know if that, just spread. Every tank sails to left, DPS right. You're going to get hit in a sequence from 1 to 4. That's 1. That's your tower. You're going to have a big ass puddle bait. That's 2. That's your tower. That's 3. That's 3's tower. That's 4. That's 4's tower. You kind of get it? Oh, no fucking way. No fucking way. Bro, are we... Dude, are you kidding me? Holy shit. Oh, damn.
My tower went off when one of the AoEs came in. What was I supposed to do there?
You're supposed to bait just outside of your
It made
tower.
this outside, yeah. Holy crap. That was... Okay.
Oh.
So, alright, just heal up, get away from tanks.
Tanks
Split
under.
vessels. Wow, okay. Hi, this is going to be natural alignments 2. Same thing as the first, except there's no baits beforehand, and 1 or 2 or both might be reversed. You'll notice anonce another debuff once it's to tell if it's reversed.
Hey,
It's
no
gonna be on-
mechanics!
on tank and heal. You do not want to be pre-stacked for this just yet. Spread out just in case it spreads more. This is going to be reversed. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is normal. This is normal. Stack first. Stack first. Stack first. First row.
Front row.
I forgot.
First row, first row, first row.
I forgot it did the rows at the same time as well.
Spread, second row.
Oh, fuck.
Second.
Oh!
Oh, that's all there is to it, though.
We got a spread in this row? What
Yes.
the fuck?
It's not too bad.
Hopefully we fucking
We almost
YOLO'd
did.
that.
So
Yeah, we can
the
talk about
natural alignments with stacks and spreads want to be just as north as possible on whatever row is safe, just to give us as much room as possible. This is where we would set it. We probably want to set up pre spread spots. So if you can really quick, with these 4 tiles back here, go to your pre-spread positions. It'll usually be like melee, melee, ranged, range, tank, tank, healer, healer.
So you guys can use the all
If
four
I'm
ways.
if I'm right here, right where Delph is, it should be safe.
Cool.
I could actually probably inch just a little bit over here just to give natural alignments room. Oh yeah. Go okay. We'll do it that way instead. That'll be safer. We'll go to the corners of our squares. Might be a little
So,
tight
like, I would
for
be
heal,
here?
but yeah. For the sake of healing, you could probably want, if it's okay with you guys, I think it could still be uptime, but like you could be their tank and then Infant could be like this way behind you, just so we can have.
I'll be out just in case I have to stop. I
That
might
works.
be in spell phase.
That works.
So then you'll be spreading here, but in the first row, right? Yeah.
Why not just
Whichever
move
row.
Delph to the far left, and then you'd have 2 healers in the center?
True.
Isn't that ideal?
I mean, Subin just wants me fucking gone, but yeah.
2 people are going to be natural alignments, and they cannot get hit by anything. So we also have to make sure that there's room for them while we're spreading.
So should we do it? Do you want to do? This might actually be tough then.
You kind of this. I think this is probably the most efficient way to do it. Infant will be north of where Tuck is. Becca, go to your corner of the square that you're on now.
Assume the position.
And Jumpy will be just north of Rebecca. You see what I mean? We can make it. We can.
Yelling.
Yeah, we can definitely make it tighter. Once we see the comfort, once we get comfortable and see where the AOEs how are sized and stuff like that. But we have got to leave room for the natural alignment.
Do we
They
want
cannot
to
be
swap
flipped.
Jumpy and Delph just for the healing sake? 'Cause that way there's a healer on each side, technically.
Well, both healers might get natural alignments.
No, I know, and they'd be melee.
That,
anyway,
I guess
right?
that could work. There's not really.
I like it.
So we're not getting destroyed way out here. If
Yeah, okay,
Thor
that's fair
on
enough.
offset.
That's fair enough. There's
I like getting
infographics
destroyed.
that show like the more precise positioning.
Hey guys, it's me. The
Let's
support
worry
bot.
about doing that shit again.
Yeah, the other thing, so with
Oh,
the
yeah, for
counting down
Dominion.
towers. Yeah.
For Dominion, I probably have to do like an infographic to explain better. It's also going to have static spread positions. Let me see if I can just find it. I'm going to use way too many words and it's going to know people's brains.
So, at the beginning of Dominion, they have tank, tank, melee, melee, range, range, heal, heal. In the Hector video.
I have a I just have to find it. One second.
Maybe we have to do it that way then.
Is it a have to, or is it just a like a
I don't know.
Oh, where is it?
Should we just practice the
Okay, well I have
execution?
here we go. I have the thing for the spread, at least. I cannot find the Dominion.
Oh, that was Desolation. I'm sorry, not Dominion. Dominion's the Soft and Rage. You really think we're gonna make it to that?
My headset's picking up. No, there's 2 Dominions. The towers and shit that I believe is also called Dominion.
It's called Limitless Desolation, according to the video that I'm looking at.
My headset's fucking me up. Sorry if I'm going in and out or I sound robotic.
No, you're fine.
That is an example for this natural alignment 2 spreads. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. Yeah, even the natural alignments still go to their default spread positions. That's right. I'm sorry if I forgot that.
Oh, so it don't matter. So we can just go like this.
Everyone, even the natural alignment, except for stack, they obviously don't want to be in the stack. But for spreading, we can all go to the same spot. So yeah,
Where is the
right
stack
here,
in general?
Anywhere
Just-
that's not where the natural alignments are. The stack, yeah, the stack could just be like down here on the safe row, and the natural alignments will just be up here.
Okay.
But for the spreads, the static spots every time in the safe row. It should be easy.
We only have like 18 minutes.
Oh,
which is-
limitless desolations. Okay.
Yeah, we should really just try to get there again.
Let's just
Practice.
practice that concept.
I was one shot
End of it.
that though. Desolation.
Almost.
That was really awesome.
I do not expect that to happen again. I think that was too long. But
Well, if you just loosely spread and you keep an eye on what tower that you're gonna summon when you get hit from the thingies, and just make
Yeah.
sure not to bait anywhere bad.
yeah.
There's
Just be
watch
on your
back-
side. Tank seals left.
Yeah.
And don't hug anyone else's nuts.
It felt like that spreading thing didn't last too long. Like it seemed like it held up for the
No.
AoE.
So you get an AoE on
designed,
your scope
yeah.
that designates your order, and then you get a bigger AoE right before you have to get in your tower.
I'm talking about before that phase begins. Like
I'll take
as
it.
soon as we complete high concept, there's like an AoE that IO or whatever where we can't touch. But it felt like it went away shortly
It goes
after
away
that.
pretty quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just don't
Red
want
first.
to.
Red first.
You just don't want to stack on right. You just don't want to all stack immediately after. Fire and ice. Second row. Ice first. First row fire.
Oh, back up. Forward. Forward. This is probably bad.
I'm just gonna, yeah.
Wonder why there's spikes in the side of the arena.
Just in case we manage to jump over the death wall. You know, really.
In case we
make
manage to
sure.
jump over the death wall, but not far enough to make it into the limitless abyss below us.
Yeah.
It's
There's
to protect it
spikes.
from to protect it from the little flying debris all about, like satellites or something.
It's like a
What if we
nuclear-
harpoon him and pull him into the spikes?
It's like a
I got a
bomb with a
rope.
knife on it.
Got a rope. Subin's got a spear. Makings of a harpoon. Yep.
Take it really.
Hi, Jumpy.
Sprint first. Stack on right.
Nobody on right
We
in.
got both ice.
I'm where I always am.
Odd.
Perhaps they were not perfectly in the center or something?
I was pretty close
I
to
couldn't
center,
tell.
but it
I
wasn't
couldn't
on
tell.
me.
I just saw us fall over. I didn't see what happened on the other side. It's not taking you. Stack first. Spread left. Alright. First row. Fire first. Stand in the low. Pretty best now. We win. Stacks will be A and B. Right now. Stacks will be A and B. It's gonna be water. Right half, right. Oh, we made it. Oh, oops. We made it. I made it iffy. I'm sorry. Oh, we got a tree too. I didn't realize,
Free.
man. I didn't notice. I was looking around at other things going on. Was not privy that we were the same exact patterns.
Tell me the goddamn tree.
That would have been an instance where I should have fucked off.
That's
Yeah, I think. What were you, Faye? You were 3 stack?
Yes.
I think Infin should have been south and Becca should have been north, is what went wrong.
Oh.
Because Infin was long alpha, right?
yeah. I was in
Yeah.
the 3 stack.
No, you. Wait, you were 3 stack or you were long alpha?
She was in the
I
because she
don't
was
know.
going out.
Yes.
Yeah,
If
she
you're
was with-
long alpha, you should go to the south 2 towers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the long alpha, beta, gamma will always get the south 2 towers. The 3 and 2 person stack will always get the north 2 towers. Not always, but you know, it's on tanks. Stack first. Spread on right. Alright. First row. Nice first.
Well,
Good it
One
counts.
Dems was a 3-person stack.
Yes, my brain was making sure to remember that the stacks need to go to the south towers, and I went, oh wait a minute, there's a stack in the south, and that is where I went.
No, the stacks go to the north towers. 2 and 3 stack debuff persons go to the north towers.
Down syndrome places.
Long debuff people go to the south towers.
Nepotism, please excuse. No monetization tonight, Suvan. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, not monetized yet, so a long way to go.
You never will be in this area.
That one video has like 11,000 views now, so you never know. I've gotten a whole subscriber off
Just
of it.
meant because we're gonna constantly get you unmonetized.
I actually don't
Not that you're
even.
not gonna have the viewers, we're just gonna get every fucking video of yours unmonetized.
I don't really know what the community's, terms or standards are. I would think they're probably similar to Twitch's to compete with Twitch. I think you can say about anything. Well, not really on Twitch.
Mickey Mouse gobbling tongue.
Challenge accepted.
Anything can ultimately run a stress test on that for you pretty easily.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
100%.
Stack list. Spread right. Alright.
How did you desire? Yes.
Regained and partake of his choice.
That sounds terrible.
That may have been early.
Me 3 stack, me 3 stack. Me go left.
No matter swap.
It's gonna be lightnings.
Jumpy, I'll get north.
Stacks will be beans.
Is it? Oh,
Dude,
it's
go away.
purple.
Dude, go away.
I'm so
Left
sorry.
half, left half, left half, left half, left half. Now.
Ow.
He's okay.
Oof, my foot.
That blue looks like purple to me, so not bad.
It's kind of got lightning effects. Lightning effects is supposed to be purple. I think blue's supposed to be water, so probably have some water effects.
Oh,
Purple.
Yeah. It's very subtle, but there.
I just have a really fancy habit because it tells me what to do. I
Yep.
don't even think it's great.
I'm over here fucking moving beads around and shit, and it tells me what to do. It's fantastic.
It speaks to me.
Which orifice do you move the beads with? Inquiring
My
minds want to know.
I think it's my nostril.
My dick.
Sounding beads?
No.
Nice. Oh, I mean, no.
Sound beads?
So I'm taking.
Yeah, get on up there, you two.
Go on,
Is that-
beat.
You guys have fun standing around.
Yep. I will.
Spread first. Stack left.
You say stack left? I say
Jumpy
left stack.
left.
Fire ice.
Not that left, your other left.
Second row.
I'm
Ice.
healing. You wanna be
Jumpy back.
dead?
Jumpy back here. Jumpy back here.
Maybe.
Fire.
See you, idiots.
If I was dead, I wouldn't have to go to work tomorrow.
Well, technically every day after tomorrow.
Then you get to meet Delph IRL.
Yeah, being in Ohio, Indiana is like being in hell.
Wow.
This is not
I mean, right next to Ohio.
I don't live in Ohio, but yes, they're both pretty bad.
I don't believe in Ohio either. It's not real.
Ohio isn't real and it can't.
Oh, hello?
Don't mind Ohio or Indiana. Okay places to live.
I got 2 minutes on my food, bro. Let's make it count.
You have 2?
Yeah.
They're eating other. We won't be able to clear in 2 minutes.
Pretty sure the Reds Whites will kill us without
Yeah.
I guess we're getting ready to find out.
Science experiment.
Science.
I mean, it's not like we're in 610 gear anymore.
That's true.
Says you.
I'm
There's a
changing to a
590.
fucking minute.
I do still have 6 interest.
I do too.
Yes.
I still have the crafted gear from last batch.
Excuse absolutely.
Stormblood gear.
Nice.
Spread first. Usually, stack combat.
Stack on the pot.
What?
Aww.
First row. Ice first. Second row fire. Red wide avoid tanks. Really does so pretty. Yeah.
Why they're pain ass?
I can send we get some videos for this.
I don't want to,
Rejecting.
I'm just
Protect-
wanting loot.
Technically,
Ow.
enjoys sound job.
Can we skip the gift and just get his loot?
Alright.
It's going to be wind.
I'll be south.
I'll get north.
Next will be A and B. Left half.
Stand.
Left half. Stacks go to A and B.
Alright, fuck off into the corner. Yay!
Okay, well,
It's going to be lightning. Long south. Stacks north.
oh god.
I don't need the
left
mix with
half.
someone.
Left half. Yeah, jump lead in.
Well,
Okay.
Gotta go right between them towers as soon as you see.
Well, on that note,
This was good. High concept one's more or less done.
we got through it once.
And we totally, more or less, I mean, we did wipe to it, so we technically just blind one-shotted just whatever the...
Now we just have to blind
Not
one
doing-
shot, natural alignment 2, and high concept 2, and the fight's over, right?
Other than those spread spots being in one row or the other, natural alignment 2 is the same, just reverse sometimes. So I don't think that'll be that.
What do you mean by reverse sometimes?
Sometimes if you see fire, you have to do ice.
Oh. Okay. And if you do not possess an abacus, how the hell do you read that?
There will be a second debuff that occurs on one or both or none of the players with the purple.
Okay.
It's little arrows that do a little spinny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're all off next week.
What's that? Sorry. No, next week, right? Is that what my headset was being stupid?
Yeah, we're off next week. Jumpy's gonna be Mia.
I hate this thing so much.
And that includes Monday as well, like the whole week.
Yeah, are we rating Monday or?
Jumpy, you're gone all week, right? Monday through Friday?
Okay.
I'll be back the 23rd, so we can raid the 26th and onward.
There you go. We'll be back the Monday after
Monday.
Christmas.
Okay, Monday after Christmas. So I was doing that shit again. I hate it.
And I won't be here tomorrow. Just as a reminder. Probably not until like midnight or something.
No more ass prog stupid? What the fuck?
We already beat ass.
Well, we spread it open one
That ass
night
your
and
body, bro.
I guess we could get the coins. Or whatever they're called, those tokens.
I would like to farm for getting myself the mount, but
Yeah.
not this Friday and probably not next Friday. So maybe next Friday. I don't know.
Well, if that's all,
Should be it.
Sounds like it.
see you guys tomorrow.
Not really.
I don't know what day it is,
It's Thursday.
so I'll see.
See you in a week.
Only
Week and a couple
26.
days. Week and a half. 26th.
A week from Monday.
Yeah.
See you frequently, Delph. I'll stalk you in Old Skowinski.
I will
You gotta
be
log
around
on
if
for that.
anybody wants-
Yeah, I'm gonna go peek
If
at
If
anyone
we
you.
wants
want to
do
set
stuff-
up anything, let me know. But if it's just gonna be like maps, I probably won't
Nah.
come. But I'd be down to do some extremes or unreals or something if we can get a party. Unreal, if we can get a party. Extreme, I could party find, but
Yeah. also be down
probably
for
not all three of our normal raid nights. But you know,
Oh.
a night or two, I'd be down.
if anyone if we want to have like a phasmophobia night or something like that as well.
I'm always down for some Faz. Oh, fuck.
Do you have it on VR?
I do, yeah.
You're a madman. A madman.
It's pretty scary, actually.
Anything in VR is terrifying.
I
played
love,
some-
like, Beat Saber.
Well, no, I mean horror stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah, absolutely. I
Footage
could
of people
not do
playing
it.
Footage of people playing Resident Evil 7, 6?
7, yeah.
Whichever the 7, yeah, okay.
Like, I don't like horror games to begin with. I would absolutely piss myself in fear
I
playing
was
a horror
over-
game in VR.
I was
You
over with
guys-
a group of friends. We were playing this like shitty PS2 like game in horror. We were just taking turns playing in VR, and Jesus Christ, it was fucking monstrous. Like, yo, we're sitting there watching the TV, like, haha, you got scared of that, and you put it on, and you're like, oh god, he's abandoned me.
I know better than to try a horror game in
it's my
VR,
personal-
given how I get with horror games in general.
It's my personal goal to get Tuck to play something like Phasmophobia at some point. At least one. Just at least once. For like, just one night.
Yeah, I don't know about Duck, but I do love Faz.
Oh, I gotta
Faz
get
is a lot
Tuck
of
to play
fun.
I need to hear his horror screams.
No, you don't. No, you
That's
don't.
one of. It's some of the funniest content on YouTube is people screaming at horror. How do you think PewDiePie got so big?
I don't want to be PewDiePie.
That's fair. I think anybody but like a 12-year-old kids want to be PewDiePie. I wonder if PewDiePie wants to be PewDiePie. Probably.
Probably not anymore.
With the amount of money that man makes, yes.
That's true, actually.
I would
Give me
hate
so much money
to.
I never have to work in my life.
Well, you could never go out and do anything without being swarmed, probably. I mean, he's very recognizable.
I'll just pay off wherever I'm going.
Yeah, just wear a baseball
Yeah,
cap.
make the place fucking deserted for the next 24 hours for me.
Can you
Wear
imagine
a
having
baseball
to...
cap, nobody will recognize you.
You'd have to hire somebody to arrange that, and sometimes it wouldn't be... you wouldn't be able to do it.
You think streamers like that don't already have agents?
Well, I'm just saying, not every place is open to catering to your whims, because they might have other obligations.
Depends.
Any
how much
place I'd
money
want to
you have.
go, I'd be able to, yeah. With that amount of money, yes.
Pretty much anything that's not contractually obligated and is corporate can be bought.
Sure.
Like when celebrities like that go like tax shopping or whatever, they will literally just rent out the whole fucking store for like a few hours to go about their business. Very common shit to happen. That's what agents are for. And also being stupidly rich. Are you gonna get an agent, Subin?
I don't think I need one yet.
You're getting close. 9,000 views.
I know. One video, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I think I'm out of here. I'll see you guys.
I'm gonna switch over to Valheim.
Have fun, guys.
Later.
Thanks for watching.